Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Okay, today topic is areas, that is quadrature. Okay, so the new chapter is areas. Okay, this is very simple and important chapter. Areas. Okay, what is area? Areas. What is area? So area means a region having two dimensional. Okay, that means this triangle. Okay, square. So occupy the some place. That region is called area. Quadrature means to find the area by using definite integrals. So this process is called quadrature. So how to find the area in definite integrals? Suppose y is equal to f of x be a non-negative continuous function in closed interval a comma b. Closed interval a comma b. Okay. Then the definite integral a to b f of x dx represents area bounded by the curve y is equal to f of x and x-axis and the lines, that means ordinates, x is equal to a comma x is equal to b. So that region is called area. So geometrically this definite integrals represents area. So now I am going to explain in with a diagram. Okay, so the definite integral a to b f of x dx, that means this definite integral represents some area. Okay, how? Suppose graphically, I am going to explain with graph. Suppose this is a rectangular coordinate system. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, and the x-axis, y-axis intersecting point is origin. Suppose y is equal to f of x be a non-negative continuous curve in the interval a to b. This is a curve y is equal to f. The curve is denoted by f of x or y. So the continuous curve, non-negative continuous curve in the interval a to b. So the region, so this region represents area. That means the region having two dimension, length and breadth. So this represents area. And that means the definite integral a to b f of x dx represents geometrically its area. Function area. Okay, so the continuous curve enclosed with x-axis and the ordinates x is equal to a, x is equal to b. This region is area. To find the area by using definite integral, process is called quadrature. The process of the area to find the definite integrals is called quadrature. Okay, so geometrically the definite integral a to b f of x dx represents its area. That means the area is region. This is the region. So the curve y is equal to f of x enclosed with ordinates x is equal to b, x is equal to a, and x-axis. This region is called area. Okay. Next point is to determination of areas. Okay. First, the curve, to identify the curve. The curve is above the x-axis or below the x-axis. That means first మనం కర్వ్ పొజిషన్ యొక్క ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలి. కర్వ్ కి x యాక్సిస్ కి పైన ఉందా, above the x యాక్సిస్ ఆర్ బిలో ది x యాక్సిస్. x యాక్సిస్ కి పైన ఉందా కింద ఉందా ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలి. పైన ఉంటే ఒక రకంగా ఉంటుంది, కింద ఉంటే ఒక రకంగా ఉంటుంది. బట్ ఏరియా ఇస్ ఆల్వేస్ పాజిటివ్, బట్ ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ ఇస్ నెగటివ్ ఆర్ పాజిటివ్. ఓకే, ఆ కర్వ్ పొజిషన్ ఎలా ఉంది, above the x axis or below the x axis, or the curve right side the y axis, left side the y axis. First to identify the position of the curve, after determination of area. Okay, how many points in this cases? So there are 6 or 7 points, the very most important points. These points are help to the evaluate the areas. So I am going to explaining 7 important points in determination of areas. అంటే మన ఏరియాని ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఒక 7 పాయింట్స్ మీకు ఇంపార్టెంట్ పాయింట్స్ చెప్తాను, అవి చాలా వెరీ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఆ పాయింట్స్ అన్ని కూడా శ్రద్ధగా వింటే కనుక మనం ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఈజీగా చేయొచ్చు అన్నమాట. వాట్ ఆర్ దట్ పాయింట్స్? ద ఫస్ట్ పాయింట్ ఈజ్, suppose y is equal to f of x be a continuous curve in the interval a comma b. Be a continuous curve in the interval a comma b. No breakings. Continuous curves. Okay. And f of x greater than or equal to 0 for all x belongs to closed interval a comma b. F of x greater than 0 for all x belongs to a comma b. F of x greater than 0 means the curve above the x axis. That means non-negative curve. That means this is y is equal to f of x is a f of x greater than 0. That means upward the x axis. The curve is above the x axis. That means draw the curve above the x axis. Okay. Then the area of the region bounded by the curve y is equal to f of x and the lines x is equal to a, x is equal to b and x axis. So this region is integral is given by integral, that means area is equal to integral a to b f of x dx. Okay, the region area is given by a is equal to integral a to b f of x dx. What is that first point? The first point is y is equal to f of x be a continuous curve in the interval a comma b. No breakings. F and f of x greater than 0 for all x belongs to, and that means all x values lies between a and b. Then the area of the curve y is equal to f of x and the lines x is equal to a, x is equal to b and the x axis is given by, the area is denoted by capital A, is given by a is equal to integral a to b f of x dx. So this is also area. This is also, this curve is continuous in closed interval a comma b. That means f of x greater than 0. That means the curves above the x axis. So they form a two areas, a1 plus a2. Continuously a to b. So the area of the curve y is equal to f of x enclosed into the curves x is equal to a, ordinates x is equal to a, x is equal to b and x axis is given by a is equal to integral a to b f of x dx. That is the first point of the determination of areas under the curves. Okay. Okay students, determination of areas in first point is over. What is that second point? The second point is y is equal to f of x be a continuous curve in the interval a comma b and f of x less than or equal to 0 for all x values lies between, that means in the interval closed a comma b. The area of the curve y is equal to f of x enclosed with y is equal to f of x, the lines, that means ordinates x is equal to a, x is equal to b and x axis. So this region area is given by integral a to b, integral a to b f of x dx. But put this sign mark, sign is negative. Why? Here f of x is a f of x less than 0. That means the f of x below the x axis. F of x less than 0 means below the x axis. Positive means upward the x axis, negative means below the x axis. What is the area of this region? Is equal to minus. So Downward the x-axis, the area is represented by a is equal to minus integral a to b f of x dx. But here integration is negative, but area is always positive. So put the modulus. So area is equal to modulus integral a to b f of x dx. Because the value of integration is negative and area is always positive. Therefore, A is equal to modulus. The area represents, in this case, modulus A to B f of x dx. Okay, repeat once again. The second point is very most important. What is that point? These 2 points are very most important points. What is the second point? F of y is equal to f of x be a continuous curve in the closed interval a comma b and f of x less than 0. F of x less than 0 means that the curve lies below the x-axis. That means here. And x-axis below కింద ఉంటుంది అన్నమాట. అంటే x-axis కి కింద ఉండి ఈ ఆర్డినేట్స్ తోటి x-axis తోటి ఎన్క్లోజ్ అయినటువంటి ఈ రీజియన్ ని ఏరియా ఏమవుతుందంటే మైనస్ ఇంటిగ్రల్ a to b f of x dx అవుతుంది. But integration is negative. Put the modulus, we get the area. Area is always positive. So a is equal to modulus integral a to b f of x dx. మీరు క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసినప్పుడు -5 వచ్చినప్పుడు మీరు 5 ని తీసుకోవాలి because area is positive. Okay, so these two points are very most important points. The first point is f of x greater than 0. That means the curve lies above the x-axis. So the area is always positive. Okay, below the x-axis. The second point is below the x-axis. The area is negative. That means integration is negative, area is positive. So a is equal to modulus integral a to b f of x dx. అంటే x-axis కి పైన ఉంటే మీరు మాడ్యులస్ తీసుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. f of x greater than 0 అయితే f of x less than 0 అయితే కనుక మీరు డెఫినెట్ గా మాడ్యులస్ బై టేకింగ్ మాడ్యులస్ ఖచ్చితంగా తీసుకోవాలి because area is always positive. So this is the second point. So in this second diagram the curve y is equal to f of x enclosed with x is equal to a, x is equal to b and x-axis. So form a two regions. This is first region, that is area 1. This is second region. That means minus integral a to some c, a to c plus minus integral c to b by taking modulus. That means modulus a to c. That means area is equal to this diagram. Area is equal to modulus integral a to c f of x dx plus integral modulus integral c to b f of x dx. So two regions forming a summation of the two areas. Okay, the determination of areas. In the third point is the very most important point. What is that point? Y is equal to f of x is a continuous curve in closed interval a comma b such that f of x greater than or equal to 0. That means the curve above the x-axis. That means this is f of x above the x-axis. For all x belongs to a comma c, where c is the point between a and b. Okay, f of x greater than means upward. X-axis ki paina undi. Next, for all x belongs to a comma c. Next, where a less than c less than b, f of x less than or equal to 0. That means the curve downward the x-axis and the x-axis ki kinda undi. Okay, so what is the area of this region? Okay, the area of the region is a is equal to a1 plus a2. That means this is a1, this is a2. A is equal to a1 plus a2. Okay, what is a1? A1 is equal to the curve varies and a to c and the limits varies from a to c and the curve is y is equal to f of x. Upward the x-axis put plus. That means integral a to c f of x dx plus what is the area of a2? The curve varies from limits c to b. That means integral c to b minus f of x dx. But integration is negative, but area is positive. So this can be written as integral a to c f of x dx plus modulus integral c to b f of x dx. So the total area of this curve f of x greater than or equal to 0 and f of x less than or equal to 0. That means the curve varies from x-axis upward and x-axis downward. The total area is equal to integral a to c f of x dx plus modulus integral c to b f of x dx. This is the process of third point. అంటే కర్వ్ మనకి x యాక్సిస్ కి పైన ఉన్నప్పుడు x యాక్సిస్ కి డౌన్వర్డ్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడు ఏరియా ఎలా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయాలి? డౌన్వర్డ్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడు నెగటివ్ తీసుకోవాలి, అప్వర్డ్ లో ఉన్నప్పుడు పాజిటివ్ తీసుకోవాలి. నెగటివ్ మీన్స్ ద ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ సింబల్ ఇస్ నెగటివ్, దట్ మీన్స్ ఇది నెగటివ్, దట్ మీన్స్ మాడ్యులస్ తీసుకోవాలి. ఓకే, డౌన్వర్డ్ లో ఉంటే కనుక మాడ్యులస్, అప్వర్డ్ లో ఉంటే వితౌట్ మాడ్యులస్. సో ఇంటిగ్రల్ a to c f of x dx plus modulus integral c to b f of x dx. So this is the area of the in this point, third case. Okay, so see the second diagram. So the total area A is equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4. That means A is equal to, what is A1? Integral A to C f of x dx plus downward, upward is positive, no need to modulus, downward c to d, that means modulus integral c to d f of x dx plus d to e, upward integral d to e f of x dx plus downward e to f, that means modulus integral e to f of x dx. That means the curve upward, downward, upward, downward. So the total area is equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3. Downward, put modulus. Upward, no need to modulus. So the total area is equal to this one. So the curve is upward and downward. If upward, no need to modulus, and downward, put the modulus to calculate the area of the regions. So this is third point. That means third case. Third case is f of x is positive, f of x greater than or equal to 0 and f of x less than or equal to 0. కర్వ్ మనకి అప్వర్డ్ లోని డౌన్వర్డ్ లోని వేరీ అవుతున్నప్పుడు ఏరియా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయడం థర్డ్ పాయింట్. సో ఇన్ దిస్ క్లాస్ 3 points are covered. Okay, what is first point? F of x, the curve y is equal to f of x is a curve, continuous curve in closed interval a comma b, and f of x greater than 0 for all x belongs to closed interval a comma b. The area of the curve y is equal to f of x enclosed with x is equal to a, x is equal to b, and the x axis is a is equal to integral a to b f of x dx. That is the first point. First point says that the curve lies above the x axis. That means the area represents integral a is equal to integral a to b f of x dx. The second point, the curve y is equal to f of x is a continuous curve in the closed interval a comma b, and f of x less than or equal to 0 for all x belongs to a comma b. The area enclosed with the curve y is equal to f of x and the lines, that means ordinates, x is equal to a, x is equal to b with the x axis is integral minus integral a to b f of x dx. Integration is negative but area is positive. Therefore, the area A is equal to modulus integral a to b f of x dx. Okay, third point. The curve f of x greater than or equal to 0 and the curve f of x less than or equal to 0. That means the entire curve varies upward, downward, upward, downward, upward, downward. The total area is equal to upward, no need to write modulus, downward, write to modulus. So downward modulus, upward no need to modulus, modulus. So that is the total. These are the very most important points to find the area of the curves. Okay, in this class 3 points are very most. Next class 3 points cover ayindro. Next class lo mottham 7 points untayi. With respect to x axis మనం ఇక్కడ చేసి అన్ని కూడా the area y is equal to f of x enclosed with the curve x axis and the lines. That means the area of the region enclosed by the curves y is equal to f of x, ordinates x is equal to a and x is equal to b, and x axis enclosed with x axis. That means with respect to x axis. With respect to x axis. ఇలా with respect to x axis means x axis తోటి enclose అవుతున్నటువంటి 7 పాయింట్స్ ఉంటాయి టోటల్ గా. ఆ 7 పాయింట్స్ లో 3 పాయింట్స్ కంప్లీటెడ్. నెక్స్ట్ y axis తో enclose అవుతున్నటువంటి 7 పాయింట్స్ ఉంటాయి. 14 పాయింట్స్ కంప్లీట్ గా మీరు నేర్చుకుంటే కనుక థియరీ పరంగానే ప్రాబ్లం ఏదైతే సరే ఆటోమేటిక్ గా చేయగలరు. ఈ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అన్ని చేయడానికి డెఫినెట్ ఇంటిగ్రల్స్ ఎవాల్యుయేట్ చేయడం చిన్న చిన్న డెఫినెట్ ఇంటిగ్రల్స్ వస్తాయి. అవన్నీ ఎవాల్యుయేట్ చేయడం చాలా ఈజీగా చేయొచ్చు మనం. అంటే ఏ కేసు కర్వ్ ఎలా వేరీ అవుతుందో ఆ పాయింట్ ఐడెంటిఫై చేస్తే కనుక ఏరియాస్ ఆర్ వెరీ సింపుల్. నేను చెప్పి 7 పాయింట్స్ విత్ రెస్పెక్ట్ టు x, x ని x యాక్సిస్ తోటి ఎన్క్లోజ్ అవుతున్నటువంటి, దట్ మీన్స్ y is equal to f of x enclosed with x axis and the ordinates to 7 పాయింట్స్. దీని మీద 7 పాయింట్స్ వస్తాయి. అలాగే the curve x is equal to f of y enclosed with y axis with the coordinates y is equal to a, y is equal to b. దాని మీద 7 పాయింట్స్ వస్తాయి. అంటే ఈ 7 పాయింట్స్ క్లియర్ గా మీకు అర్థమైతే రిమైనింగ్ 7 పాయింట్స్ జస్ట్ రివర్స్ లో ఉంటాయి అంతే మనకి. ఓకే, సో ఇన్ దిస్ క్లాస్ 3 పాయింట్స్ ఆర్ కంప్లీటెడ్. నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ లో నెక్స్ట్ రిమైనింగ్ 4 పాయింట్స్ చూద్దాం. ఓకే.